Everybody, it's Chrissy from Chrissy's Beautiful Life. Welcome to 30 Days of Sketches 4, playing with this really fun sketch, 12 days of challenges that I do with Daisy, along with Everyday Inspiration, where we are going to take this photo that Jen gave us to inspire us to do our layout. So yeah, a little bit of of a 3-for-1 for you today. The nice thing is that today's theme for 12 days of challenges was winter. And the photo from Jen, it's taken from her work, and you can see the snow-capped mountains, and it's just so pretty. And I knew I had a photo where I had taken a photo of my new mug that I gotten last winter, and I shot a beautiful sunrise, and kind of gave the same effect. So that is what I was inspired by this month for that everyday inspiration. And then, of course, because it happened in the winter, it just fit perfectly with our challenge for today, which is just simply to create a winter-themed layout. We were going to do it where each letter in the word winter represented something you had to add. However, I failed that with the autumn one, so we both just decided let's just not do that and just do winter inspired instead. So there's that one. And then, of course, I'm going to be using the sketch for today, and I'm going to take those plus signs you'll see down the road and turn them into snowflakes. First of all, however, I'm going to play with my layering, and I do not really follow the layers. I only have one photo versus two, but I'm not going to follow the layers that you see in the sketch. I am just going to follow basically the placement of where things are. So it does go a little bit awry because I add a whole ton of stuff, but I'm really pleased with the way this turned out. This layout makes me smile. I kind of sort of adore it. And it's just, we created this. So this is up on Friday. It's on Friday the 15th. 15th. Yeah, that sounds right to me. And I'm creating this the day before, so Thursday. I'm a day ahead right now. And my kids Nora's still sick. Barrett has now gotten sick. And Jackson, I don't know, he had his very first, ever experience of having his hand fall asleep. And poor kid came downstairs last night crying because his hand had fallen asleep and he wanted the tingling to go away. And he wore himself out, and so he napped, and he napped on the couch again until it was time to go to school. So I had 45 minutes in the morning to scrap, and that does not happen ever. So I just played and had fun, and it was just one of those mornings that things kind of just worked out. And I love those. They're really nice little slices of life in my day and in my everyday life that just make me happy because I get a little extra time to myself, which does not happen very often. So you can see I'm working on my layers. I'm going to do a half border because I wanted a pop of color. And I also want to do my favorite fold over technique where you take the corner and fold it over and add some pattern paper to bring in another pop of color. I want to do that with the pink because this is a layout about me. It's my mug, it's my scene, and so I'm putting pink on this layout. And I use a huge mismatch of patterns. So these papers are from, I think there's Carta Bella in there. I think there's Pink Fresh Studio. I think that could even be crepe paper. There is just a huge mix of stuff. And basically I'm just using what's left over from my December dailies past and all my winter stuff that's passed. I have asked Christina to not give me my December daily kit until after Christmas, so like January. I'm going to use what I have for other things and just document my December daily with just photos in December, and then come January I'm going to actually do my album. So that means I get to use up all this fun stuff that I have now so that come January I can play with my new stuff. Now I'm going to use these Spiegelman scrap sequins because I love them, and it's called Whiteout, the sequin mix. You can still get it. It's available in the shop, and if you use my code Christy15, it will give you a discount when you purchase them. But if you do snow-themed layouts, I highly, highly, highly recommend you get this because it's perfect for that. And then I'm going to be using these thickers. So these are the ones that I've kind of been using off and on for the past couple weeks. They have just been sitting on my desk, and now I'm so close to being decently done with them that I just want to use them. So I come up with using the word beautiful moment. So I use the gold and the white, which is always helpful. A lot of times you will notice when it comes to me and using thickers like this, these word thickers, I don't actually use them in the words that they're intended for. I create my own words with them. I prefer it that way. It just works with my style. And I wanted to do it across the middle of the photo, but it broke it up too much. And so I'm going to just place it down at the bottom, not covering up too much of my mug, a little bit, but not a whole lot. So that's all right. And then I decided that this layout needed more. So what it needs is some stenciling. And I have this snowflake stencil. I'm going to grab some Bo Bunny modeling paste and then my Frostbite shimmers to mix it together, and it makes it like a steel gray color. It's really, really pretty, and I'm just going to go ahead and mix that up and use the snowflakes with the stencil kind of in the same look that the sketch gives it. So this is where I'm following the sketch, is where I place it and how I scatter the snowflakes. It's all based upon the sketch and what I wanted to do with that. So I go ahead and do that. I have to let this dry, of course. So this is where I did this, and then Barrett woke up from his morning nap because, like I said, he wasn't feeling too well. I went and took Jackson to school, and Nora finally woke Nora up, and we got breakfast and we hung out, and she wanted to watch the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse because we have Disney Plus now and she's obsessed. So yeah, life happened, and so I went off, let this dry. Nap time came and I finished my layout up. However, I didn't realize that I had gotten a phone call in the middle of creating. And so you see me work on some stuff and then it cuts off and you just see the finished layout because my phone rang, which I didn't even hear. And then when that happens, it stops recording. So please check out, there's a ton of people today. Crystal, Christina, Sarah, and Daisy for the sketch. Daisy for 12 days challenge. And then Jen, Crystal, Lisa, and Dolly. I don't think Daisy is doing Everyday Inspiration, but for Everyday Inspiration. There's a whole lot of people to check out today, so make sure you do that. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.